We all have limiting beliefs. We all have things. So we're gonna literally break down every bullshit story that you tell yourself. Okay? And by the way, they're bullshit stories. They're not real stories. When I get done with you guys tonight, you will never make excuses again. They won't. It's not gonna be possible. Alfred, the reason why he's so fired up right now is because he put himself in a situation where he was around 50,000 people and they were winning, and he was excited about this concert because he could actually take that information and he could do something with it. He could actually make $1 million if he wants to. Right? Like he was around all these people. And then what's awesome about it is he got to meet these people. He got to rub elbows with these people. And I used to always say that the reason that I became financially independent so young is because I hung out with a lot of financially independent people. So that's what Alfred's doing right now. I mean, you got a buddy that did it in 2 years, and he's a guy that you could call on the phone anytime you want. He's a friend of yours. In 2 years, went from 250 grand to $1 million in 2 years. So he knows exactly how to do it. So if he knows exactly how to do it, now it's just up to you, right? Will you go do it? I don't know. Maybe he will, maybe he won't. Maybe he will, maybe he'll get tired in 3 years. Most people can't stay focused for very long. We'll see. We'll see, because I'm gonna be here 3 years from now, so we'll see what happens. So, anyways, all right. I'm gonna share my screen real quick. Yes, I'm gonna share the screen with the Samsung 9 series right here. We got it. Tell me if you guys can see it.
Yes, sure.
See the screen? Okay, awesome. Very cool. I'm excited. All right, so let's go to the next slide. Make sure you're following me if you're not following me. All right, so we all have unlimited potential, but often our results don't reflect that. Okay, so we're going to be talking about limiting beliefs today. So anybody have any limiting beliefs?
Sure do.
Yeah, you got limiting beliefs. Sometimes you don't believe in yourself. Mm-hmm. So we're gonna analyze every bullshit story that you tell yourself. We're gonna analyze every bullshit story. So what just happened? Okay, reconnected. Do I have to reconnect? Yeah. What happened?
I had to take it off screen sharing.
Okay, all right. So at least it wasn't my fault though, right? Okay, all right. So, not this time. My favorite liberal over there. All right, so. Oh yeah, there you go. All right, so we're gonna be talking about limiting beliefs. We all have limiting beliefs. We all have things. So we're gonna literally break down every bullshit story that you tell yourself. Okay, and by the way, they're bullshit stories. They're not real stories. When I get done with you guys tonight, you will never make excuses again. They won't. It's not going to be possible because I'm going to debunk that crap, and you're gonna have a different mindset when you leave this room tonight. Okay, are you guys excited? Anybody excited in here? All right, you guys feel good? Can I get a little energy in here or something? Let's go. All right, so we have all have unlimited potential, but often our results don't reflect that. Why? Because our unconscious beliefs, that's what's really crippling our results. And by the way, our unconscious is like in the back of your head, in the back of your mind, right? Your conscious is, I'm looking at you, I'm consciously looking at you. Right? You ever been driving on the road and then you made a left turn and you're like, shit, why did I make a left turn? And you made a left turn because every day you wanted to make a right today, but every day you make a left turn. So your subconscious was just on like autopilot. So you just automatically made the left turn. And you're like, you have to turn around and go the other way. But that's what our subconscious is doing all day long. It just always wants to get you back to the normal, back to the habit, back to the safety, back to the what's comfortable. It's just constantly doing it, right? You ever been in bed? You don't want to get out of bed? Why? Because you're comfortable. Because you've been laying in bed the entire night. You don't want to get out of bed because it feels safe, it feels comfortable, it feels warm and easy, right? So our nature is to only invest energy into that which we believe will produce the outcome we seek. Therefore, when we believe something is not going to work out, even unconsciously, okay, and the subconscious, right, is getting in there. We sabotage our potential by taking half-hearted action. Little action equals what? Crappy results. It's not good results. So little action. So if you're just taking a little bit of action, if you're a little bit excited, well, then you're going to get a little bit of success in anything you do. By the way, it doesn't matter going to college, working in the business, running your plumbing company. Doesn't matter. Every person that takes a little bit of action. Matter of fact, I had coffee with a lady today, and we were talking about her. She owns she's a photographer, right? So she has a photography business, but it's a little photography business. And so I'm trying to explain to her that when you're just by yourself, then it's like, that's it. You make one sale, you do one photo shoot, and then you got to go find another one for the rest of your life. You got to keep doing it over and over. So you have to create some passive income. You have to create you have to go hire some photographers to work for you. So that way, when they make money, you're making money. And so she had to see that. But it was little, and so she kind of was like, but I'm just not taking enough action. I'm not working enough. I'm not applying myself enough. Why? Because in her mind, she has had what? She's had rejection. She's had failure. She's had uncertainty. She's had anxiety. She's had challenges believing in herself. So guess what happens? If you don't really believe in yourself, then you're going to take a little bit of action. If you don't think you're going to get great results, look, anytime somebody says they don't want to do the business, it's because they're afraid that they're not going to get results. If they knew 100%, if you knew 100% within 3 years you're making $1 million, how hard would you work? Hard. I guarantee you Alfred is going to work harder than anybody in this room because he sees something that you don't see right now. He literally sees like an actual step by step of how he's going to make $1 million. So now all he has to do, so now he just has to play. So for me, I come in the business at 21, Mercy. So I'm 21-year-old punk kid, and I see this great, awesome business, and I'm looking at the guy, and I'm going, there was just something inside of me that said, wait a minute, he puts on his pants, Alex, just like I put on my pants. What's the difference of this guy? Why is he better than me? Now, granted, he's got some years on me, so he knows how to do it better than me. But if I could figure out, like Alfred, if I could figure out a step-by-step system and way that has already been proven, right? That somebody has already done, then all I got to do. So now I was like, shit, man. All I got to do is do exactly what that guy is doing, and I'm 21 years old. And it was like this big light bulb went on, and I'm like, there's just no way. I can't fail. Like, I actually believed that I was going to make $1 million here. And we've made $25 million since we've been here. So I knew it was going to happen. I knew we were going to win. I knew it was possible. But once I knew that, forget about it, man. My conscious mind, my subconscious mind, it didn't matter what it was. It was on fire to go follow the things that I needed to do to go become successful because I knew I was going to make it. So it's a vicious, right, cycle that only ends when you decide to change what you're putting into it, right? So potential. So think about this. You have potential. So what's potential? Potential is we're giving you an opportunity right now. That's the potential. Okay? Then what do you got to do? You got to put in action. So what does that mean? You got to go on an appointment. You got to get your license. You got to, right, talk to some people. You got to build some relationships. You got to, believe in yourself. That's action. And then what's going to happen is then you're going to get results. This is exactly what happened to me. I started to get results. My first, 2 months in the business, I think I wrote 20 sales with my trainer because I was talking to people every day. I was booking appointments every day, and I wrote 20 sales. So I got 20 sales, like 10 recruits the first couple of months. So guess what happened? I got results. Since I got the results, Bridget, then what did that become? What happened now? I believed. I actually believed that it worked. This is why people quit, by the way. They join and then they quit because why? They don't get any results. And therefore, they don't believe. And if they don't believe, then guess what? They have no certainty. And as human beings, by the way, we need certainty. This is literally a human
Necessity.
yeah, human necessity, right? This is human nature. Like, we need this as human beings. We need certainty. And once we have the potential and we take the action and we get the results, our belief goes up and we get really certain. Like, I know that I will make money no matter what happens to me in my life. I know that I'll always make money. I'm very certain about that because why? Because I've had a lot of results, and that has kicked up my belief in everything that I do. I know if I try it, I know that I will have some success at it if I just continue on. Now, alone, each one of these words is fairly self-explanatory, but when we put them together, right, this really is psychology of success here. The more resolved beliefs we have about achieving something, more potential we will tap. Greater actions yield greater results.
If you like this video and you want to watch another one, click right here.